Hi, my name is James. Thanks for TeamAvalanche for letting me post my deck profile up on their YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you my Miss Valley deck. I'm going to keep it quite short, but I think they're really underrated. They can pull off some really devastating combos. I've come top 8 out of both tournaments which I played. I've got one on Sunday, so see where I do on that. Yeah, their matchups are pretty good. I mean, like they beat a lot of decks. They suffer to like some meta decks like Dragon Rulers if they go off too fast, but apart from that, it does well. Anyway, let's get onto the deck profile. Okay, start you play Triple Birdman. It's a badass. It bounces stuff. Turns it to the hand. If you bounce a wind monster, it gains 500 attack. It's really good. And it's the tuner, so it opens all your synchro plays. Yep. Next, you got 3 blast power. Some people decide to play 2. I decide to play 3 because if you draw into it, it's less of a worry. Yeah, but when it's special summoned, you add one of these to your hand and like replenish your hand with it, and then you can do the play again. It can be used by Call of the Haunted, so if I don't have a Birdman in my hand, I can go set, they destroy it, Call of the Haunted during their end phase, add it to my hand. Really fun. Next, these are my bounce targets. So like when doing the combo, you need at least one of these in your hand to do like the big combo, or one Tengu in your hand. This, when it's bounced, it special summons itself. It's always a bounce target. You need at least like one bounce target, because like in other decks they play it really conservative and go, okay, I'm going to use like a normal monster, like normal wind monster, no like searching out effect. Bounce, it goes to their hand, they summon 2 monsters rather than getting 3 out. An extra bounce target. It really does work. I mean, like some people decide not to play that, but I reckon you should. I mean, like it can be a dead draw at times, but when it works, and you can OTK them with that. Just that Thunderbird. And Tengu also works with stall, which is like good in the deck. Next you got your searchers. A 1 searcher, Genex neutron. When it's normal summoned, during the end phase you add a blast fan to your hand. It adds consistency, makes it a lot better. Yeah. Next, this is my personal tech. Double Vortex Trooper. It's like I used to run Magical Mallet in the deck, but because like if I get a blast fan in hand, I don't want that in hand at all. I want it back in my deck unless I've got a certain hand. But shuffles 2 cards back in your deck, draw 2 cards. It's really good. I mean, like makes all your plays easy, and when it's destroyed, draw a card. So you could go Call to the Haunted, chain Call to the Haunted, where if your opponent attacks you directly, drop that, they destroy it, draw a card. Yeah, it does work. I really do like this card. It's fun, and its 0 attack is really not like that much of a worry. I don't see it. And then I run 2 Miss Valley Falcon. I prefer 2 over 3. I mean, like 3 would be good, but I don't have a third. But basically, it's a 2000 beat stick. If it attacks, it returns a card from the field to the hand on your side of the field. You can bounce itself. You activate the field spell if you wanted, but it gets over Riot. Anything your opponent can normal summon in the first like turn, apart from like Thrasher maybe, special summon that. But yeah, really good. Next, 1 monk. This searches out your Tengus or whatever you really need, or you could go monk into Miss Valley Soldier, which is a tuner, level 4 tuner, instant level 8 synchro. It opens up a lot of plays. This is fun. Zephyros bounces from the grave. You take 400 life points. If you have nothing on the field, if you have nothing in your hand, you normally summon a wind monster, have the field out. Bounce the wind monster, special summon that, get a wind monster from your deck. I mean, like you can instantly go for like a synchro or an XYZ so easily. And then to end the monsters, you got 1 side blocker. That's like declare. It's a prohibitum legs. Declare a card name. Opponent can't use it. So if your opponent like adds a card, like spell Book of Judgment, go no. Go say no to Draco Sack. They can still play around. E-Dragons can still play around it, but I still like it. It stops like so it plays like Ophion maybe. Next spells. Try and win the Miss Valley. Gets your plays. bounce when a monster's bounce, special summon a win monster. Opens up every single play in the deck. Well, not every single play, but it does fucking work. 2 terraforming to get your divine wind. 1's too little, and in my opinion, and 3 is too much. Next, the Trinity. Self-explanatory. Then 3 MST. Hate back row. Yeah, back row does kind of slow this deck down a lot. And if they like do one of your things, you're kind of fucked. Then 2 pot duality adds consistency to the deck. If you're not gonna special summon this turn, you might as well. You only really special summon like you only really like go off one turn, and then like the rest of the game you're trying to get to that one thing, or you're trying to like overpower them with your 2000 beat stick. Level 4. Then this card, so fun. Yeah, you use it to get out this. You summon out Arcanite Magician quite often, and Blast Fan's a spellcaster. So you go that, banish them from your grave, get a 3400 beat stick. It's really unexpected. I mean, you don't have to play this, but this is just my choice. Next, the traps. Double compulse. Bounces either your own monsters or your opponent's monsters. Gets around Draco Sack and all the other synchros and XYZs. Double cool. You can bounce it back with so if you synchro with one of your monsters, you can bounce it back with like a Miss Valley Falcon, and then reuse it. It's good. Solemn Duo, self-explanatory, stops summons and spells and stuff. 1 breakthrough skill, just to stop like Light and Darkness Dragon when it's in the grave. That works. And just to negate stuff. I prefer it over Vader. I run the 1 just because 1's like is a good number. Then the rest I run 1 Torrential, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Starlight Road. Yeah, Starlight Road gets over like the Dark Hole if they're going to Torrential you or something. Mirror Force stops. Just like if they're going to try and OTK you or something, Torrential, they're going to go into like their Dragon Play before they summon, or if they summon the Draco Sack, go Torrential, and destroys everything. That's the main deck. I think it's 42 or 43 cards, I don't know. In my opinion, 43 is the limit before it starts becoming inconsistent, in my opinion, but that's just me. And now to the extra deck. 1 Lightning Warrior, it's level 7. I'd much prefer to have a Scrap Dragon, but Scrap Archfiend, but yeah, it's what you go to if it's generic, so it's what you go to if you haven't got anything else. 1 Arcanite Magician. I'd quite like a 2nd, but I can live with 1. Yeah, you can easily get into this because Blast Fan's a spellcaster. Pop 2 cards, overlay for Big Eye maybe, or yeah, Big Eye, or just go yeah, or you leave it with the 2/4 beta, and then you can use this Miracle Synchro Fusion. Really fun. 1 Black Rose, bomb the field. 1 Big Chicken. Miss Valley Thunderlord. This card can become a 3100 beta, gets over a lot of stuff, and you can bounce your own stuff. Like to trigger its effect, you have to bounce a card, and then that you can either bounce the field spell, activate again, get another bounce, bounce into something else with another card effect like Zephyros maybe, or just bounce one of your own win monsters, trigger the field spell. It's great in the deck. And then finally for the level 7 synchros, 2 Ancient Fairy Dragon has so much synergy with the deck. It's literally just like this helps you OTK. You special summon it. You usually okay. So this is the play. I'm not going to do that full play, but if you have Thunderbird, you bounce Thunderbird with the field spell. Get another Blast Fan, add Thunderbird, synchro with these 2, get that, destroy the field spell, get another field spell, activate it, bounce again, and get more pluses. It's just like OTK, so fun. And then next for the level 8s, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stars. This is for your monk plays and Starlight Road as well. Yeah, they work. Rank 3 XYZs, 1 Zen mains for stall. Levier gets your lost, your banished Birdman, extra synchro. 1 Utopia for stall. I'd like to get a Jin Mace Stroke in the deck, but at the moment, then no, at the moment I don't have it, and then 1 pearl gets over Ophion. Chidori. This is really fun, the deck. I run a lot of wind monsters, so 2 level 4s will 2 level 4 wind monsters bounce one of their set cards, return the next one to the top of their deck. It's great. Then 1 big eye. Used to summon a lot of XYZs, no, a lot of level 7 synchros, overlay with the synchros for big eye. If like you have a dead Arcanite when you've got the counter's gone from it, take control of one of their monsters, or just use it for extra damage. And then my personal attack, this badass mofo. Yeah, he attacks, and he attacks with 3,400, and he can also pop a card on the field, or you can draw a card. Yeah, but this deck is really consistent. It can be inconsistent at times, just like under very little baby time. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun running this deck. My favourite archetype of like everything. I hope they bring out more support. Cheers. Yeah. I hope like people do run this deck, because like it's been really underrated, and I just like think it's really cheap as well. Apart from like the big eye or anything, you can like make this under like £20, which is like $25, $30, but that's like, it really does work. Anyway, cheers.